It's your boy Zappa, Professional Sages, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Compact 3. Finally, non-route split stages. At least for one more stage. I had to make sure I was on the right stage. I'm going to go ahead and just save my dollars and proceed forward. Oh, hold on. Bean coat. Yeah, that's fine. But then let's put this on you. For a healer, that's fine. Proceed back to Tokyo. Stage 10, strike! Omega Missile! Back in Tokyo, this man, Jimmy, shouts that he won't let any of the Conquestors get out alive. Ryusuke suggests that they combine jets into Mekandar Max. Otherwise, they're going to be overwhelmed. Jimmy agrees, and the trio combine into Mekandar Max, which you saw for a split second there. Back at Mekandar Base, Mika tells her father the team successfully combined for the first time. Professor Shikishima, and I have a small typo there, says that even so, they're just beginners, and they'll have to use that thing, even if it's risky. He tells the Mekandar boys that he'll launch a robot out for Mekandar Max to combine with. Rather, docking. Docking? Jimmy's a bit hesitant to do so, but at the behest of his team, they're soon docking in. Boop. Mika reports that an Omega missile has been fired from Missile Base number 5 and will be at their location in 5 minutes. My freaking fat fingers continue to do the whole shift for 2 letters thing. Professor Shikishima realizes that the Omega missile is targeting the nuclear engine of the robot. We have... Alright. Oh, sorry. Because of the way I spaced it. Meanwhile, the Mekandar crew are elated over the power of Mekandar Robo, with Jimmy even saying that he'll really lay into the Conquestors with this. Professor Shikishima tells them that they have 5 minutes before the missile arrives. If they can finish their battle in 5 minutes and decombine or power out, the nuclear engine will stop and the missile will lose its target. He immediately starts counting down the seconds until Mekandar Robo has left to fight. So, 90% of the time, and I've practiced this stage a few times to make progress on the routes, I send Mekandar Robo over this way. Because everyone's going to come after him. But I think, perhaps, I'll just go here. And let them come to me. This will also let the rest of the crew get a few shots in as they come over. Let us engage the first move. Rockets. Hendorobo. Well, yeah, I can do that too. Dot, 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 dot. Hit stun. How's that big bull missile? Critical. Nice. Alright. So, before I forget, let us look at Mecha and Robo. And their pilots. It's Jimmy. Actually, I forget which one's which. And I don't have my phone. Damn. Hold on. I know I left the tab open for... No, I didn't. 1 second, I can bring this up. Because it at least... Yes. I don't know what order they're in, actually. As we have here, we have... This is definitely Jimmy Orion. I think this one's Kojiro. And that's Ryusuke. Because he was the only one that was mentioned to be speaking. As you can see, they barely have stats because they're co-pilots. Kojiro has self-healing, acceleration, and focus. Ryusuke has otherwise healing and defense. Jimmy has dodge, sure hit, and hard work. But Jimmy also has potential level 1, defense level 1, and revenge. Which, when he counters, he does 1.2 times damage. Which is a great excuse to actually teach him, like, counter, so he'll go first and knock the crap out of things. I could decombine them, but there's no point in that because things would still happen. So let's lock in, heal up, and lock it down, land. Ah, the UFO thingy. Ten. Use the weaker attacks first because it's just easier that way. I'm a bit confused as to what that was because Mechanic doesn't really have a barrier, does it? Unless that was shield defense. Defense, I'm sure that's what it was. Has to have been defense. Always go for free attacks first. On player turn 3, our crew arrives. The professor fills him on the fight and the Omega missile, saying that it'll target either Mecha or Robo or any other machine with a nuclear engine. Judo flips his shit, but in this case, the Combattler team say that they'll be able to handle the missile on their own. They're told it's a wide-range missile, but they say that so long as everyone else pulls back, it'll be fine. Which is the in-game suggestion to send one person to tank the missile. Now, I've been told by the Robot Wars community, as well as Operator OG, that it'll blow the heck out of just about anyone. But in my testing, like, one of my supers is actually able to just tank it by themselves, especially Folka. So let's start sending the people who matter. I know I should have paid more attention to who's where, but in the end it really doesn't matter. I also made a note in the guide. It's an endgame suggestion for someone to go and tank the missile and survive by themselves. The missile has a post-move map weapon that never misses, so keep that in mind when it pops up. Professor Shikishima announces that they have 3 minutes left. While the Mechender boys take note that the Fetty ship has arrived. Sho points out that they're not the usual army, and Van adds since they're stuck here, they're going to fight to stay alive. Ryusuke thinks that some of those Fetty machines look really weird, but Folka retorts that Mechender Robo looks just as weird, and looks aren't everything. So, boop, boop, boop. So while everyone's over here, Mechender Robo is here, having to be a solo act. But he's pretty safe. And then over here, hold on. Good, you can land there. I already know what's coming. So we're going to leave this to Folka. And Koji. Just to back up. And there we go. Oh, I can hit them. Cool. On enemy turn 3, the Shura arrive. Fernando says that Folka and the boys have had a great adventure in Kaya, Bison well, right? Camille wonders how they even know about that. But Allion calls out that they've met Magnus, haven't they? Folka realizes that Mizal, formerly known as Mizuru, because I don't know things. I did some research since then, and I've corrected the guide, so it has the correct name in there. Mizal was definitely behind everything at this point. Sho says that now isn't the time to be talking or fighting. They with the Omega missile inbound. Fernando just doesn't care. And there's another typo there. Fernando doesn't care, but Allion says that so long as they defeat everyone right before, so long as they defeat everyone here. Wow, my reading. I can read. Allion says that so long as they defeat everyone right here before it arrives, it's no problem, is there? I can talk. Deflected. Go, yeah, go ahead. Critical! Boom. That's enough of that shit. Come on. It's free. Camille, get it together. Thank you. Aw, that was a waste. Defend it. Counter! Nice. Alright. So, you need healing. There's Allie on there. So, lock in. Lift up. Speed over there. Excellent. This is a post move, right? Now, we're going to make sure we don't waste our time. Nope. Wrong unit. Now, let's take the lower route. Atomic fire! Damn! Alright, that's why we saved before that. So as not to completely waste our time. What is odd? No. You barely survived, so how about... Damn. Well then, fuck that. Why waste time? No! We're not wasting time. Even if this is technically wasting time. That's fine. Punch. what I have for that doesn't add up, so we'll say that. But there's an argument there, obviously. But I have a paragraph about what happens when Fernando goes down. One step at a time. I'm sorry, I stammer a lot. Y'all know this. Alright. Heal you up. Make sure to get that in there. Show learns Hot Blood. Aura power levels up. And that is a cartridge. Get out of here. 148, alright. Nice. Alright, that's 149 for you. Let's go over here and bop this man, see how it plays out. Yeah, okay, good. This is fine. And then... okay, do this. Whoop. No supports. There we go. This should be good. I didn't think this out very well. I did not think this out well. Koji's going to take that hit, so... yeah, it's a problem. But... oh no, I'm stupid! Oh, gotta reset the clock on this one. Hold on. Back on the enemy turn. Let's try this again. Let's go ahead and just tank up. I'm gonna do this again, even though you'll probably miss. Oh, well done. You tried. There we go. We will survive now. Yeah, you'll definitely survive this time. Excellent. Instead of healing unnecessarily Reyna, I healed Mechender. Some stupid. That's fine for now. Of course! For fuck's sake, come on with these numbers, these odds. With perfectly viable targets far closer, you're gonna go after the easy kill, of course. You missed. Good. Blah. At least we in there now. Okay. Now. Sayaka. Bless this man. I swear, if you don't get this kill, hit him with the breast fire. Take him out. Good. Da-da-da. When Fernando is defeated, he says that this is it for him, and demands Volca finish this battle by granting him his death. Volca tells him to flee. That his beef isn't even with him. This just pisses Fernando off more, wondering just how long Volca plans on making him suffer in disgrace like this. Volca insists that if he's going to hate him, then go ahead and hate. If it'll be Fernando's reason for living. Is Volca telling Fernando to live? Volca says that wounds of the heart and the body are far different. The sadness of losing a friend is far greater than any physical injury. Fernando's perplexed. A friend? The thought of someone being sad, and there's a typo again, at his death? Volca says that no matter how much Fernando hates him, he'll not kill a friend. Fernando's just more upset and confused by this, but leaves, saying he'll make sure Volca rues the day that he let him live. Rue? Okay. Potential leveled up. Fernando dropped a booster. Oh, I didn't mean to leave that on, but here we are. Heck. That's fine, because that means... you get the kill, you get extra points. You can fly now. You have plenty of time to get more kills, because I could have had you just solo the whole thing. Okay, go over here. Now, bless this man. Okay, you have no SP left for anything. Okay, Chan. Come get some of this healing. Good work, Chan. What haven't we seen? Hmm. Nope. This time, we need to find the move. The move! When Allion goes down, he tells the team to also end his life. Volker wonders if he's really in that much of a hurry to die. But Allion lost, so get it over with! Volker refuses, so Allion accuses Volker of the same disgraceful suffering he's putting Fernando through. Volker doesn't care how he looks at it. They won, so they have the right to do as they like. Maybe Allion will come to understand one day. Allion also declares Volker will rue the day before scampering off. And Allion there dropped Chobham armor. The armor of Chob. Can I get you in range to bop something? Nope. Nope. Bop. Excellent. What about you? Huh. Shocking. Crunch. Fucking rude. Done. Now let's figure out how this last turn's going to play out. Alright. On enemy turn 5, if the battle goes that far, the Omega missile appears. I friggin' forgot. I was so close. Jimmy laments that they were too slow, thanks to the Shura. Bright warns everyone to be cautious because of its speed and explosion range. And despite the implication, none of your characters will automatically move to intercept it, which is stupid of the game to imply. Okay, meaning to hope. Excellent. I don't know who you're targeting, so what we're going to go ahead and do is have the Fortress of Steel. Okay. Okay. Rocket punchy! Yeah, there's no way you're going to blow that thing up fast enough. Or maybe you could all in one turn. Who knows? But it's not going to matter. We'll see how we'll see what happens. Ba, 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 da, ba. 17, 15, 16, 17. You've been pretty integral, so wait, hold on. Why can't I hit you with that? Why can't I hit you with this? It's shot down. Camille learned to spell. What's that? What is this? Ugh, wrong menu. Stop it. There we go. I'll find out later. Alright. Time to end the stage. 7 units haven't moved. Hold on. Because... Could. No. I'm going to see if... Okay, I can. Just to get you experience. The experience of healing. Now. And it blows up. Woof. Well, Mazinger has 0 upgrades on him. Okay, so with the battle over, Ryosuke asks if another missile is coming. The professor says that there's one inbound from space, so if they retreat for now, they'll be fine. Shikishima introduces himself as the creator of Mech-Handler Robo, and thanks the Argama for helping save Tokyo from the Omega Missile. Quattro points out that the missile is kind of a pain in the ass. The professor suggests that they, if possible, not use any mobile suits or anything like Mech-Handler that runs on nuclear energy, but Bright says that is utterly impossible. In that case, Professor Shikishima asks if he and Mech-Handler Robo can go with the Argama. Not only did he build Mech-Handler Robo, but he's also not yet confident that he can command the Mech-Handler boys out of every situation just yet. Bright points out that they'll be globetrotting, and then some, and then some. So wouldn't it be better to stick with working under the Federation troops here in Japan? Professor says that he wants to use Mech-Handler Robo as, new page, efficiently as possible, which would be with the world traveling team. His crew is already fine with joining up as they begin to introduce themselves to everyone. Folka begins to speak on the Shura, how they're now starting to gather under a man named Mizal, who will stop at nothing to get the things he wants, including playing dirty. Camille doesn't like the idea of someone like that in charge of the Shura. Sure ain't anything to laugh about, which... this was in the original writing, but I think Folka might actually be making a joke at Mizal's maniacal laughter. Anyway, Bright points out that staying here does nothing, so it's time for them to follow up on some of the other leads that they've gotten from the preventers, like the Algernon outbreak. Back to 10 points. Who do we want to give this to? You can now have SP recovery. How much is being a wall? Increases the rate of defense. Extra support defense, though. That's definitely worthwhile. Could level up its potential as well. Let's... Dang, I don't know what I want to do. Okay, there's 35. That should level up your support defend, maybe. And fuck it, a clean 40. At Conquestor Base. Medusa laughs aloud, telling Oswell, this man, the mistakes his troops are made, that the mistakes of his troops are also his mistakes. Oswald demands the woman stop laughing and wonders what she could do better. Medusa boasts that she'd have taken over Tokyo in one blow by now. She is the Queen of Ganymede. I should capitalize Queen there. That's the title. Ship Q. Good. Okay, and with its glorious name on the line, she will decimate Tokyo. Suddenly, Oswald receives a message. He relates to Medusa. Oswald gets a silent transmission from Emperor Cognistar. And this is the name I got from various sources. I don't know what that is. He relays to Medusa that the Shinkira will be completed soon, and Medusa is to use it to destroy those annoying flies. Back on the Argama, Bright's gathered everyone to brief them in on the intelligence reports. The Shura have been involved in a few scuffles, but more or less vanished up until just yet recently. Folka and Alan think they're gathering up their forces and working on plans in Byston Well. He didn't think that they'd reach out to some other world like this. Crotcho points out that they'll have to deal with the Shura when they come after the team, so Folka just needs to calm the fuck down. Bright continues. Shura aside, there's the remnants of the Manimea army gathered in Brussels. Fa, that's a typo. Fa and Camille were sure that reports said she'd already died, but Quattro says that someone leaked information otherwise. Rue asks if Noin is headed that way too, and Bright answers, another typo, that the Preventers are going all out to contain the Manimea remnants, so it might be good to head over to support them. Okay, I'm not sure where it breaks off. As for the Conquestors, they, again with the typos, to that part of the document, they seem to be able to warp out from space and attack using their machines and the Omega missiles. But as long as they don't handle the missile bases first, then attacking the main base would be pointless. Juno suggests that they just go after it now, but Bright explains that there's more than just one base, so it'd be best if they gather up the remaining forces to help out, suggesting that we go pick up the other two robots that we could not go get earlier. You know, in one case it's Mazinger's Combattler, and the other side it's Great and Getarobo, which is actually, in our case, going to be Shingetter. But we'll get that when it gets there. Fall reminds Bright of the Algernon problem, so he brings up Mode Warp. He brings up the Mode Warp Company. Wow, the Mode Warp Company that's taking care of that. So they don't have a lot to go on at the moment. Emma says that they're employing Akamatsu Industries to investigate the issues further. Sho thinks that's a lot to handle, so they should probably hurry, leaving Bright to order them to get the fuck out and launch. Elsewhere, Yazan and his remaining soldiers have finally returned to the upper world, but they've also lost Jared along the way. With this little firepower, there's no way they can take out the Argama. And again, with my typos. Is there like a typing technique that would like help me stop holding shift for extra letters? Is there a thing I'm doing wrong, or do I just need to slow down and calm down? One of his soldiers tells Yazan that a Shura machine is approaching. It's Alion, leaving Yazan apprehensive since he's got no business or beef with the Shura. Alion asks if Yazan is after the Argama, and if he knows one Rakan Karan. Yazan says that Rakan was a Neo-ZEON officer. He's willing to listen to Alion a little more at this point. Alion says that Rakan has joined up with them to attack the Argama, and he'd like Yazan to do the same. Yazan gives a good old, why the fuck not? Saying that even though the Titans and Neo-ZEON were enemies, so long as he gets to sink to Argama, he really doesn't care. And so, that's that. Now, I'm not going to be so hasty as to just mash into the next stage. I want to show you that for the first time since the beginning, where we picked a route, we can freely choose any 4 stages that we want, in any order. And results are more or less the same. We will continue down the path but alternating this time, or something. I'm not sure how the uploads will go, but we will definitely continue here with the Science Research Institute, followed by the South Home Labs, and then we will go to the other route, which will be what's it called? Photonic Power Labs and the Nambara Connection. Words are hard, but I thank y'all for watching, and as always, SIEG ZEON.